how to stop crushing and start being courted. I had a great conversation with a client this week, and it inspired this. So you know you want a relationship, and you're in the dating pool. You found someone who has potential, but isn't quite hitting the mark for you. Now, if you've done work with me or listened to my videos, you know about having your ideal, getting in alignment with that divine feminine, all that good stuff. If not, we'll cover it later. You're starting to feel stuck because he's not showing up, and you're feeling the emotional ties. However, this is before he's invested, before he's taken the lead and moved things forward so it's appropriate, it makes sense, it's mutual, beneficial. Stop this crush nonsense. We're not in high school. If he's not showing up like the man you want to follow, don't let him lead shit. He will take you off the road, steering that shit to a ditch. It's time to start being courted. I am Duwayne Langham, the architect, teaching you the ways of masculine men and how to get what you want in your dating and relationships, ladies, using your divine feminine energy. And before we jump right into the discussion, why a mid at best guy is living rent free in your space up here. That's the danger zone. How did you get it? Nah, don't get me singing. Stop. Let's have fun with it. Before we jump into that though, ladies, need you to do a few things for me. Make sure you hit the like, share this video, get that algorithm going, TikTok, YouTube, talking to you. Subscribe and follow if you haven't already. You don't want to miss these videos, putting out content lives every week. Grab yourself a free copy, Diving Deep into the Divine. This is going to give you all the information that you need, all the basic understanding of divine energy. So when I'm talking about this divine masculine, divine feminine, you'll actually understand what these meanings are. I'm telling you, when you get these filters and you start to view the world differently, and this is not just romantic, the platonic, familial, professional, with your friends, whatever it is, any interaction, any relationship, you will have clarity in exactly what's available, what's at play, why do things feel out of whack, why is it just not clicking, why do they get on your fucking nerves? Grab a copy of that absolutely free. Check it out in the store. Drop your questions, comments. I've got answers. DM me directly, and we'll go from there. Your topic, I deal with clients. I take questions as well. I'm here to help. How you get out of this crush space that you've been in, all the things that you've been doing wrong, per se. And I will say, not that you've been doing, masculine, anything wrong. You've been perceiving, observing in your feminine inaccurately. You're taking how you feel and making it mean something else. Well, if you slow down, get in touch with your ideals, listen to your feminine intuition, your divine feminine energy, of how you're feeling about this man, in contrast, comparison to how you feel about your ideal man, there's a gap there. I'm getting ahead of myself again. But anyway, my point being is that's what's going to help you navigate out of this. It's not that you've done anything wrong. You've just perceived the situation differently. And again, going back to my free ebook, because when you understand these energies, you can see, that's my masculine. That means his is missing. It means I need to fall back, actually. I have no responsibility in this. Until a masculine lead shows up, this ain't on me. And when you do that, then you'll get what you want. It flips so powerfully because, again, divine feminine is the unseen. Once you reach alignment, clouds part, comes down from the heavens. Exactly what you wanted will smack you in the face. You will run right across it, can't resist it, doesn't matter. But you got to get in alignment first. Everything else is going to be out of whack, doing, working, striving, and that's cool in your career space. That's cool in the rest of your life and your independence where you need that energy. And it's dating and relationships, it's a dance. Two-step, come on, and somebody's got to lead it. That's all we're trying to do here. First thing, ladies, get real. Let this sink in. Be clear about what you want. What am I saying? Bringing it back home to reiterate, you've got to lay out your ideals. You have to be clear what it is that you want so you can stand for something and don't fall for the bullshit anymore. Now, reach out to me directly if you want help in laying out your ideals, but just start there, right? Lay out the type of man you're looking for precisely, like a day in the life. If you're a fly on the wall, what does it look like to live with this man? You need to identify feeling. You need to get into how good it feels to have that partner, to wake up next to him, to go through your day, to have some morning brunch, mimosas, whatever, conversations, laughing, walking the dog, exercising, getting it in the bedroom, whatever it is that you're doing, but align with that feeling of what that life is so you can start putting out that energy. And that gives you clarity so that your divine feminine can indicate that ain't it. That's the ick. I don't like this anxiety. No, thank you. Go away. That's all you need to know. It's just that simple. Other thing you're going to do to get real, be honest about how he's showing up. Again, not how you feel about him, but how does he make you feel? And where's the gap between how he shows up and how your ideal makes you feel? When you can look at that and be honest about it, it's going to give you some real things to think about, and it'll give you clarity on what you need to do next. Other thing you want to do, be realistic on your expectations. So what has he led to this point? Where are you in the process? How many dates have you had? What kind of conversations? Just really get in touch with what he's leading. Does he make it easy? Like I said earlier, be ready. What's your plans this day? Okay, cool. Can you be ready about this time? I got some plans. Wear this kind of active outfit, whatever. Like he leads it where it's easy to say yes. You'd be interested and excited. Oh yeah, I got these 2 tickets to go to this show I'm going to go check out. I'd love for you to join. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Laid at your doorstep. That was easy. That's what happened when masculine sees something he wants. He goes for it. So be realistic on those expectations. If the precedent, and here's I'm going to tell you on yourself. Look back to the precedent that's been set. Did you escalate things forward? Did you initiate, not the invitation? There's this lost art of the dance. Drop your handkerchief. Give some eyes, a smile, a nod, something to let it be known. It's an invitation for him to initiate, for him to approach, for him to go for what he wants. If that's not what happened, if you set up the first date, if you initiated all the communication, if you've moved it forward to this point, be realistic on your expectations. Because again, go back to that ideal. Does your ideal man sweep you off your feet? Or does he wait for you to take action? You'll be transparent about the core concern. What is it that you're actually feeling that has you wanting more of him and waiting for it? Because again, you have no responsibility in your divine feminine. That's not your job in the dance. Masculine moves it forward. You follow a lead. If there's no lead, no need. While you're dating, until somebody showed up, until somebody said, no, I want to go ahead and take this off the market. I want to lock this down. What's your layaway policy? You get me? Like until somebody steps in to be clear with that, I'm really liking you. Well, that's a start. I want to see you again. Okay. We're talking. You got plans? When can I take you out? Like some initiation. But when you're crushing, feeling how you feel about him and not how he makes you feel or what he's leading into, you can end up in a situation like this. Next thing you'll do, get into your flow. I talked about your divine feminine, talked about that flower of feminine, flourishing, flowing with the wind, the loose relaxation. If you notice with that masculine, it's got to be affirmative. It's got to be a definite, finite. That's why my client was stressing, because she felt guilty. She felt obligated. I'm pulling back, but I haven't told him. And she's really not getting, you classified this guy in the friend zone because he hasn't taken you out, because he hasn't stepped up. And now because she's so vested, because he's renting space up here, she wants to at least, she's a good person, right? She doesn't want to blow anything. She doesn't want to risk anything. And it's hard to be with, why hasn't he? Why is this missing? Why is this not there? But that's not your job. All that indicates for you, again, it's not that you did anything wrong. It's your perception. If your divine feminine indicates for you that this is not in alignment with my ideal, he is not showing up for what I need, want, and desire from a man, cool, pull back until he steps forward. That's it. So with that is what I mean when I say get into your flow. And by that I mean pull back your attention from him. Snap a rubber band on your wrist, have some wine, chill with the dog, go with your girls, pick up some dancing classes. Yes, get in your body, feel yourself, go to some yoga. Yes, get into your flow, ladies. Find something that you love. Don't allow yourself to send any effort in his direction until he creates the opportunity. It's not just you pulling back and waiting for him to step forward. What is he leading forward? How is he showing up, leading the situation that aligns with your ideal? Not a half-assed effort, not a good morning, beautiful. But when's the date? When am I going to see you? When am I getting a phone call instead of a text? When am I getting a FaceTime? When are you inviting me out? And you don't have to ask him this. You have nothing to do. But until that shows up, which is what aligns with your ideal, he's not the priority. Get him out of your head. I'm giving you permission. That's why I'm giving you the context of all this so you understand. Let go of the guilt, let go of the crush, let go of whatever. It's wasting your time. He's done nothing, and that's kind of the point. But you can stop doing this, pull back, get back to you. Your divine feminine intuition is guiding you by how you feel. So until he steps up, it makes you feel all warm and tingly because, did he send me some flowers? Did he just show up for lunch to take me? That feels good. But did I do something wrong? Am I not good enough? All those other feelings that you've bought into, that masculine, his masculine's not stepping up. Your masculine's like, well, let me put my hand on the wheel, get this taken care of. Let's get clear about this, mister. That sets precedent. Do you want to have to get clear with your masculine leader, the partner that you're following throughout life? Is that your ideal man? If not, cool. Your feminine is already giving you the indicator. And so that really was the work I was doing with my client, to remind her of all this foundational work we've had in the background. He's not showing up. He's not there, and you're holding space. I call it bay space. You're holding space for this is my ideal. You just got a crush. You just got a guy you really like. You got some potential that you like. And that's why I say be transparent about the core concern. You want to be good enough. You want to be picked. You want to be pretty. You want to have the happily ever after that everybody else has. Whatever your story is, but you got to be honest about that. Because when that's not happening, that disappointment, lost expectation, upset, that is what has you feeling not good. And all you need to listen to is that doesn't feel good, turn away, turn your energy. Do not go in that direction until he steps forward with something that knocks you off your feet. What you can then do is put that released bandwidth back into your own self-care or your dating life. Last point, get back to your freedom. Before you met this guy, before you got caught up crushing and feeling all these feelings, you were free and on the dating market. That's how you came across him. That's how you met him. So get back to that. Accept that there's nothing for you to do and no responsibility on you until he's leading something. And he's no different than any other guy. You just feel like you like him more. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Check it and respect it that it's just some feels. And right now that it means nothing, if you need to, tuck it to the side. Let it go. Because it's just not enough. It's just not worth it for the investment that you're going to give to let him live rent-free up here. Last part, free up your dating bandwidth to allow your ideal to show up. Now, it can be in him, or it could be other prospects. But my point is, until your guy, the guy, your ideal shows up coming correct, you have nothing to worry about, nothing to budge on, nothing to move for. Just consider yourself still single, ready to mingle, dating, just how you were before you met him. A couple messages, a couple phone call, 1 or 2 dates, maybe some intimacy, whatever took it there. If he's not showing up, if it's not continuing on, if it's not on the clear trajectory that you want, if it doesn't meet your standards wherever you have that bar, pull back. Because what's happening is that mental space up here, the energetic space in here, all the time and attention that you're giving him, guess what? That's blocking off. It's holding space that your ideal could be placed. Remember I said when you're in alignment. How can you align with being loved, cherished, provided for, taken care of the way your ideal man wants to and will if you're holding space for somebody you're just crushing on, for somebody you want to, for somebody you're waiting for? Remember, I said once you're in alignment, clouds part, coming down straight from the heavens, smacking you in the face. You cannot miss it. You cannot avoid it. There is no wrong way. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not too much. You're not too anything. Adjust some filters, get some help and support inside of your divine feminine, get in touch with that intuition, and she will always guide you straight. With that, ladies, that's it. Quick, simple, right to the point. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you just like it helped this client, because she got immediate clarity. Was messaging me the next day, I'm feeling so much better. I went and reviewed my ideals, did my homework, and I'm feeling in a much better space. And that feeling is what you want. The peace, the relaxation, the fun. This is a dance. Hell, go out dancing. Fill that space, because I'm telling you, ladies, when you get in your body, when you're feeling your flow, when you're doing your thing, you're going to attract that masculine. Pretty flowers, roses, sitting on the side of the road, strapping young adventurer comes by. Gotta enjoy the roses, you feel me? Smell the flowers. It's part of life. So with that, ladies, I appreciate you tuning in. Before I let you go, I'm going to give the invitation one last time. Book a one-on-one consultation. You got questions, drop them down in the comments, drop it down in the chat. I'll get to it, get back to you, and could be the topic of our next live video. But if you've got more that you need support with, I'm here. Go straight to the store, one-on-one consultation. Let's jump in and get this sorted. Let's get this taken care of so that you can be happy, so that you can have these tools at your disposal, and it speeds and smooths the process up so much, ladies. I watch it all the time. That's why I say I respect the feminine energy so much, because it is so powerful. Once you get in alignment, you're unstoppable. In the meantime, ladies, that's all for now. I'm going to be right here, being the best version of myself. One could say beyond empowered. The question is, ladies, who are you going to be? Peace.